Tanzania, secondary school girls are forced to walk a long way to school. Some parents rent a small ghetto room in the nearest village whereby up to 6 children live in a cramped space. Such conditions make them at risk to sexual abuse, school dropout, and early marriages. Others seek domestic work in the city rather than enjoy the tough educational environment. Lyra's goal is to construct at least 2 new dormitories a year, creating safe accommodation for girls so they can complete their education.
Kiukweli, wanafunzi wetu wa day kuna changamoto walikuwa nakutana nazo. Muda mwingine tunaruhusiwa hapa shuleni saa 9:30. Wakifika kule mtaani wanatakiwa wapike, wachote maji, wafanye usafi, wafue, ndipo warudi hapa shuleni. Muda mwingine kuna vijana wanasumbua kule mitaani.
The central tenet of our model is to build eco-friendly, innovative, low-carbon hostels for girls in government ward secondary schools where there is a need. Since 2017, Lyra has built hostels using their own green design. What makes Lyra's innovative hostel different is primarily its low-carbon, aspirational design that takes the girls' needs into consideration. Lyra handed over the first sustainable hostel in 2018 at Nyang'oro Secondary School and recently in Ilambilole Secondary School.
We agreed that before we start a project in a community, the first thing that we need to do is to train local masons from the ward. This will ensure transfer of technology, but also starting to build a network of ISSB technology experts within the communities.
Ujumbe mkubwa ni kuwashukuru na kuahidi kwamba tutajitahidi juu ya uwezo wetu na tutasoma kwa juhudi ili kutoangusha na kuwaonyesha kwamba wametupa msaada mkubwa na sisi tutawalipa kwa kusoma kwa bidii na kufanya mazuri zaidi ya waliotufanyia leo.
Lyra introduced digital learning, a modern solution to reduce the failure rates in secondary schools that it had built hostels for. In partnership with Shule Direct, Lyra provides educational content for Tanzanian schools from Form 1 to Form 4.
Digital learning ni ile teknolojia ambayo inatuwezesha wanafunzi katika shule zetu kujisomea kwa kutumia sana kompyuta ambazo tunatumia katika kupata material mbalimbali ili kutuwezesha kukua kitaaluma. Katika digital learning wanafunzi wengi tunatumia kompyuta katika kusoma na kuna sehemu ambayo hizi kompyuta consist na vitu mbalimbali ikiwemo notes na quiz ambayo baada ya kusoma hizi notes unaingia sehemu ambayo kuna quiz unasolve maswali tofauti.
By November 2020, Lyra had installed 4 computer labs starting at Nyang'oro Secondary School and recently at Mloa Secondary School. With the growth of the digital learning project, Lyra went further to take Form 4 graduates through a 6-month advanced IT training offered by absent girls. The graduates then became digital mentors.
It is our aim to have at least 4 digital mentors every year. So we train 4 every year. At the end of 3 years, we will have at least 12 digital mentors that are supporting our growing network of schools.
The Village Savings and Loans Association was introduced with the aim of bringing to the community a practical saving methodology in areas with no formal banking systems. Through the associations, Lyra provides the community training on how to save and lend money, how to set up interest rates, and how to build up social funds for economic stability.
October 2020, Lyra has started and trained about 163 groups with a little bit more than 4,000 members, mainly women. About 64% of the members are women, and the amount, their assets, their shares have a total value of slightly more than Tanzanian shillings 950 million.
Pia nafanya biashara ya dagaa. Hiyo biashara ya dagaa imenisaidia kupata hela kidogo. Naweka hisa kwenye vikundi vya hisa ambavyo tumeanzishiwa na Imarika Kijana. Alafu mwisho wa mwaka tunagawana. Tukigawana ile hela inanisaidia tena kuanza na kilimo. Hiyo hela ndo nafanyia kama ya kulimia.
Imarika Kijana, or Empowered Youth Program, was piloted in 2018 to provide entrepreneurship and business skills training to unemployed youths in villages.
We partnered with an organization in Iringa called Ara Labs, Tanzania, as the trainer, as the main trainer. And after training 15 youth from Lundamatwe village, we saw that the program was 100% successful, because all of a sudden all the youth started new businesses.
Nimetambua nafasi yangu mimi kama kijana. Pili, nina uwezo sasa wa kusimamia rasilimali nilizonazo. Na nina uwezo wa kuwa mbunifu zaidi. Yaani nimezidi kuwa mbunifu kupitia mafunzo ya Imarika Kijana.
We have a very key component of the program. And that component is giving the youth the opportunity to see outside the box, to see outside their community through what we call exposure trips. Now, these exposure trips involves us as an organization taking our beneficiaries, the trainees, on an exposure trip. We bring them to Iringa, or we take them out of Iringa so that they can just see different opportunities in the sector of agriculture, beekeeping, livestock rearing, poultry rearing, and etc. The most important impact that we see from the exposure trips is that all of a sudden that's that light bulb moment where youth all of a sudden see that, oh, so this is an opportunity, and that is an opportunity, and this is an opportunity. And at the same time, they have opportunity for partnership, but they also have opportunity for mentorship. So our statistics show that more than 64% of our trained youth, all of them, have started some form of a business.
Vijana, maendeleo. Maendeleo ni mimi mwenyewe.